Now, the first recommendation would be to choose a high profitable niche with not a lot of competition and somewhere where you can have a lot of profit margins. Now, one such example that I could provide to you in today's time is you can consider doing something like launching an AI agency. Now, what do I mean by this? If you look at a business owner, right, a business owner has different kind of challenges out there. For example, they might struggle with their data analysis. They might figuring out with filtering the leads. They might figuring out need help with figuring out which candidate to select. So there are various kind of domains out there, but AI can actually solve these challenges provided you know how to actually do a little bit of fine tuning, provided some prompts, and you can make this happen. Now, the future will be of these prompt engineers, and what you can consider doing is getting in touch with some prompt engineers who are really, really skilled at it, find clients who have these problems, and basically be the middle person and connect the two and get the job done, right? This means clients will be happy because now AI is taking over their job. There are a lot of mundane tasks, and these prompt people who are like learning how to actually write these prompts might be able to benefit from the same, because now they are happy being paid for the same, and you are happy because you're keeping your cut, right? Now, in future, I might also recommend learning a few prompts yourself, so that you don't appear like a complete noob in front of these clients when talking. So step 2 is connect with talented freelancers who can provide services in your chosen niche. Now, how do you go about finding these, let's say, the people who can write these prompts or whatnot? Well, you can consider going to websites like fiverr.com. You can consider going to websites like upwork.com, where there are people who are willing to do these tasks for a lot cheaper amount. There are a lot of Facebook communities out there as well, where a lot of these developers and freelancers might be available for work. And there's also a good friend of mine, Gaurav Gurbakshani, who actually runs this great portal as well, where he himself has like a list of multiple freelancers as well, which allows him to drop services solutions at scale, which is a radical idea that I think he's working on, right? So that being said, step 3, set up a professional website that showcases your expertise. Right now, I would highly recommend creating a basic website and adding your portfolio that these are the clients that I work with. Now, don't go about creating something really, really fancy. This is a big mistake that a lot of startup entrepreneurs and drop services make, is that they would just go about spending ages trying to figure out, oh, this is the perfect logo, this is the perfect font, this is the it doesn't matter. Nobody cares right now. All they want is, can you deliver them the solution? Just show that on your website and you're good to go. Okay, if you really look at my initial website, which by the way you can consider doing, I'll be sharing with you a video which explains literally how, you will realize that it was so basic. Like, I'm surprised how these people paid me so much money back then, right? But it works, and this is what I want you to realize as a lesson from this important journey of mine. Step number 4 would be develop a strong marketing strategy to attract clients. Utilize cold email, content marketing, and maybe a little bit of paid advertisement. Now, if you are starting out and you're a complete beginner, always setting up your website, acquiring your clients, you don't know how to do, well, I have this video on my YouTube channel, which basically is 1 hour long, and it will show you how to go about creating that website, what to add on the website, what kind of email to send to acquire your initial client, etc., etc. It's pretty detailed. Go check that out, and I'm sure that will answer this question for you. Step 5, what I would do is, once you have acquired this client successfully, go and create something like an Asana board, or maybe some sort of a project management software that you can consider utilizing. Notion is pretty popular these days, and what you can do is create a like a system where the client can actually view all the interactions happening between you as well as the client, as well as as the freelancers, right? Because the client wants to be up to date with the projects that are happening, and it's critical that you give them timely updates. So go and create an Asana board. You can create that in Kanban board, and what you can do is you can create individual tasks within it, set deadlines, create subtasks, and also make sure that your client and the freelancers are added on the same board. Okay, now if you're concerned that, oh my god, if the client might approach the freelancer, see if you can like hide their profile, or give them just like one account which is under your company name, so that everybody can like not log in using their personal emails, and the client can't realize that, and they all think that they are just working under you and your organization. So that's a nice hack. Step 6, provide exceptional customer service and make sure that you get a lot of testimonials. Now it's very critical. Just remember one thing: first impression is the last impression. If the client doesn't like what you did, or whatever your freelancers did, then they might not renew again, right? So my suggestion to you would be, just go and make sure that you work with the best freelancers out there. Make sure that they are rated higher. It might reduce a little bit of your profit margins, but remember, word of mouth will eventually help you make a lot of money in the long term, even though you might not see it. And the last step that you can utilize is basically go and get more clients and basically scale the same, and this will allow you to increase your business. Because let's say now you were able to delegate one client, two clients, three clients. Now you can actually do it for 10 clients. But make sure that my suggestion to you would be, do it slowly and do it only after the systems for your initial clients are set up correctly. This means that, let's say you sign one client and then they are not having the best of the best experience, and you go on and sign three more clients, and then you expect something to be different or better. It won't happen, and this is how most agencies go down the line. So my suggestion is, once you have that first client, give it your all, do whatever it takes, figure it out. Make sure that they have an exceptional experience. Like, I remember, back in the days when I signed my initial client, I was on the call with him on WhatsApp for like ages, just trying to help him navigate him through on how to close his deal. So that is something that you can also consider doing. Make sure that you give your level best, make sure your clients are happy, and if they will be happy, they will tell other people, and as a result, your service will grow. Okay.